Добрый день, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. И у нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 281. Состоялся он 18 декабря в 1975 году. А встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Нью-Йорк Айлендерс и Торонто Мейпл Ливс. К этому матчу команды подходят с такими турнирными показателями. Хоккеисты Нью-Йорк Айлендерс, выступающие в дивизионе Патрика, занимают сейчас второе место в этом дивизионе. После 32 сыгранных матчей набрали 37 очков и отстают от занимающих первое место хоккеистов Атланты на 1 очко. Хоккеисты же Торонто, выступающие в дивизионе Адамса, сейчас занимают в этом дивизионе третье место. После 30 сыгранных матчей набрали 30 очков и отстают от занимающих второе место хоккеистов Бостона на 1 очко, но при этом у хоккеистов Торонто есть матч в запасе. И к этой встрече команды подошли с такими сериями. У хоккеистов Нью-Йорк Айлендерс в последних 3 матчах они не могут выиграть, 2 ничьи, 1 поражение. У хоккеистов Торонто также 3-матчевая безвыигрышная серия, которая включает 1 ничью и 2 поражения. И, как всегда, знакомлю вас с составами встречающихся команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Нью-Йорк Айлендерс, выходят на этот матч в таком составе. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Кларк Жиль, центральный Брайан Тротье и правый форвард Эд Уэстфол, капитан команды. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Гэри Ховард, центральный Боб Бурн и правый нападающий Боб Нюстрём. В третьем звене слева Лорн Хеннинг, в центре Андре Сен-Лоран и правый нападающий Билли Харрис. И четвертая тройка: левый форвард Жан-Поль Паризе, центральный Джад Друин и правый нападающий Билли Макмиллан. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Деннис Потвин и правый защитник Берт Маршалл. Вторую пару составили левый Дэйв Фортье и правый защитник Джерри Харт. И в третьем сочетании сыграют слева Дэйв Льюис и его напарник по обороне Жан Потвин на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Глен Реш, а Билли Смит остался в запасе. У хоккеистов Торонто на этот матч выходят следующие хоккеисты. В атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Дэрил Ситлер, капитан команды, в центре Скотт Гарланд и правый форвард Джордж Фергюсон. Вторую тройку составили левый нападающий Тайгер Дэвид Уильямс, центральный Джек Валикет и правый форвард Ленни Макдональд. В третьем звене слева играет Блейн Стоунтон, в центре Стэн Уэйр и правый форвард Инге Хаммерстрём. И четвертое звено: левый форвард Эрл Томпсон, центральный Дон Эшби и правый нападающий Пэт Боутед. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Берьюс Сальминг и правый защитник Грег Хубик. Вторую пару составили левый Дэв Рот Сейлинг и правый защитник Ян Турнбул. И в третьем сочетании играют левый защитник Боб Нилли и его напарник по обороне Брайан Гленни на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Уэйн Томас, а Горд Макрей остался в запасе. А я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Нью-Йорка, из Нассау Колизеума поведут мои североамериканские коллеги. Ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, зрелищный и упорный матч.
It's a wonderful night for hockey. From far above center ice with Eddie Olczyk, I'm Mike Emmerich. Ray Ferraro is ice side. We'll hear from him shortly. Two teams that have worked their way to this point. They have trained and they are ready for the start of this game. Turning to one side, he said, here's my partner, Eddie Olczyk.
Neither team is going to want to give up an inch early. Set the tone early is the key to finding success later in the game. This is going to be a tight one, Doc.
Just underway. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. Steps across that line. A shot. Deflected off the blocker. Thomas got the clock stopped. He and his team needed a breather. Puck dropped, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. That puck's loose, not too well handled. The Maple Leafs with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Really easy stop for the goaltender. Down in the butterfly, he's able to control that shot.
Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away. Toronto's quick on the draw. Just couldn't make it. Terrific poke check. In the slot. Bangs it ahead to Williams. Faces up to the point. Puck collected. Carries it on in from center. Propelled to Williams. Shot got in front of another one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Oh, I hated that. You'd get so close to the net. The puck's there, you're fighting for it, and all of a sudden the whistle's blown. A lot of times, you don't even notice, but it's because the net's come off its moorings.
A little under 4 minutes skated here in the first. Still nothing on the score sheet yet. He takes that point pass. A howitzer. Save. The Maple Leafs setting things up in their own end. Got it right back. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Both teams talked about having a physical presence. He got the message. That early hit sets the tone for his team. I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
Solid, clean win. The Islanders starting back in their own end. Big drive. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. Toronto's along the wing at center ice. Gets the puck ahead for a lead pass. Slid back across from one point to the other. Shoots and a save. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
Thomas relies on his position to make this unbelievable stop.
Good clean win on the draw. Oh, what a save. Wouldn't let him fly. And he dumps it in. The Islanders are driving it from the wing. He slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. New York's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Toronto's power play opportunity number is 1. This one, the first one. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. See if they do.
First opportunity on the power play comes in a scoreless game. See if they can jump on the board.
And down to Williams. Bombs away. That puck hit him on the way to the net.
What a shift here, Doc. They had the momentum, but the goalie gets the whistle, and they'll need to reset.
Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Solid face-off win. Puck grab, what's next? Shoots it on. Save! That's the end. Good work by McDonald. Oh, poke check saved one there. Wonderful stop.
Well, the goaltender read this really well. He's down in the butterfly, and he's going to stop this all day.
Good job on the draw. Gets behind the net and looks to the front. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. Whistle blown. Power play is history. The Maple Leafs are given a hooking minor.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Everybody has a man and an assignment. 4 against 4.
With both teams a man short, they get ready to face off here. The face-off's key, because if you can win it, you've got possession. It's really tough for the defending team to get it back quickly.
Toronto's got that one. Now what? It's dumped in. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Backhander to the net. Use that big goalie stick well. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Period is 20 minutes. We're just past 10. Still scoreless. Toronto's got it again. Twist one. New York setting up an offense from the wing. Good defensive read with that one. A little roaming to play the puck. He banked it right ahead.
Hey, safety never sleeps, boys. It looked like he was going to try and pass this right through his own goal crease, but he banked it off the boards to his partner.
Puck disappeared into the players' bench, so the clock stopped.
Oh, it's a lot more funny now. Guys are laughing down here on the bench, but this is why you watch the puck. I'm standing here in a suit with no equipment. That is way too close. Almost got us down here.
Turned on net. Tried, but it didn't work. Loose puck did not go very well there. Toronto's killed it off. Full strength action now. Puck gathered in behind the net. And it's a good pickup. Grabs that pass in the offensive zone. Oh, what a play! Driving in from no man's land. Decides he wants the corner. Toronto's in their own end and on the move. Shoots. Save. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is hot. Heads on to the corner. Whistle is blown, and the guilty party heads off the ice. The Maple Leafs guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
New York's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Penalty, 13 minutes, 51 seconds.
They must retreat and start back again. Is able to move on in. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Perfect receipt of the pass. Trying to clear the zone. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. A shot. That shot came from nowhere.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
Well, that's not challenging in the least. The goaltender's able to make the stop. He's got a clean line to see it. No challenge there.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. The Islanders go back to pick it up. Time is dwindling on this power play. Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. The Islanders needed something from their power play and didn't get it. Got it in the slot. Gives it over to the point. Loose puck blocked off by Neely. The Maple Leafs skated up on the side. Canes that offensive line. New York's carrying it through the neutral zone. Nicely received at the point. Did not get anything up. He's got it. Perfect pass. Don't always have to use the boards. Gets it behind the net. Poke checked away. The Maple Leafs in possession as they travel through center ice. Wonderful play by the defense. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Directing that one to Neely. The Maple Leafs are at the wing in neutral ice. Shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Critical win of the draw. Shoots one. Turned aside with a pad. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
drop, tie up, and help from the winger. Period number 1 has been completed. Neither team got scoring. Some chances, no success.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
The Islanders are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
New York's coaching staff told us, Doc, before the game that they wanted to get off to a good start, and they did, but they can't get discouraged without scoring a goal in that first period.
That one is pointed to him. A one-timer. Fires. That puck struck him in front. Right, here's a long pass, and it's on the money. Up to the point. Shot. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Gathered up again by McDonald. Not a free puck now. New York's got it and moving up the wing. Around through the corner right now. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. Toronto's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor. Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. The defense was in the way. Loose puck.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
Flipped it toward open area. Read that play in his own end. New York's going back to get restarted with their advantage. And so it shot the length, and we get an icing call as a result. Puck dropped in the log jam, and the winger reached in and got it. Picks it up back there. The Islanders skated up on the side. Pass cut. Trying to get rid of that puck. Right on his stick from the left wing. New York's power play did not do it for them. Fires. Terrific grab with the glove. Toronto's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Chip to McDonald. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Now it's directed to McDonald. The Maple Leafs are skating it up at neutral ice. And he dumps it in. Makes that play deep. Pass through center ice. Great pass ahead. Leads that charge into the zone. Around through the corner. That puck's loose because of the defense. Nice stand-up poke check there. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Moving it to McDonald. Got it in his own end. New York's in the neutral zone along the wing. And it's all gloved. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Thomas doesn't get all of this, but it's enough to make the save. Pretty fortunate there.
Just a tad under 8 minutes have gone by in the second. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Islanders get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
Toronto's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
For tripping, time of the penalty, 8 minutes.
In front. From the slot of wrister. Deflected off the blocker. Toronto's got that win. Save! He just stopped one of the best. The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Brings it in for an attack. Through the corner. This one being contested on the boards. They must retreat and start back again. Little pass from his goalie here. Pitching it to Thompson. Shoots one. Outstanding work with the glove. They won that face-off, trying to generate something. Takes that pass. New York's killed off the penalty. Back to full strength. Routine save. Elevates a pass to Williams. Sends it across the blue line. Back at the point now. Pitch to Williams. Presses that attack. Heading down low. New York's controlling play now up the wing. Lets it go. He scores! All that hard work and now finally a goal.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
The Islanders have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go. From the face-off, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing.
11 minutes, 17 seconds.
Perfect pass. A slot wrister. Save there. And he holds on and stops play. A little under 8 minutes to be played here in the second. It's a 1-0 game. The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Crosses that line. He helps his team make progress with that bounce pass. Sends to the point. Save. He scores.
Goalie made the initial stop with those quick hands, beat him on the rebound.
Thomas can't do much more than this. He makes that first stop, gets no help on the rebound. The goal scorer is able to whack it in.
The Islanders have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least.
Goal scored by number 8.
That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good.
Time of the goal, 12
And the
minutes,
pickup.
51 seconds.
Moving it now up the wing. Pitched right ahead through center. Pass to the slot. The big pillows came in handy. The Maple Leafs control the play through the neutral zone. Cut that off between the blue lines. He pulled it right back. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. Extra man over the boards on this delayed penalty call. Score! That's 3 in a row.
Snapshot is between a slap shot and a wrist shot, and that is textbook snapshot hockey. He finds the back of the net.
I don't know how he could be in much better position, Eddie. I got a clean look at this. That is a perfectly placed shot.
New York's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on.
Number 4 and by number 18. Time of the goal.
Using the point, he's got it.
32 seconds.
Took that away in his own zone. Gains the zone. Skill play by Neely. Good job with the stick. Back on his stick. Thomas decided to cover. Over 4 minutes remaining in the period. So the scoring of that goal makes this a 3-goal lead. Can they make it 4, or will the pressure wilt them? He throws it there. Oh, a save there. And yet another save. How does he do that?
He was in control on both of those saves.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
That's a solid face-off win. Looking from the blue line. Oh, a great stick lift, and he steals it. Lets a shot go. Great save. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle. Toronto's got a defensive zone win. Skill play by Williams. Pass attempt to McDonald. He's got that point pass. Has it in his own end. Looking from behind the net. Puts one on. Save. Beat him on that one. Gives it to the point. Rides the line. Throws it into empty so it can be retrieved. Got in the way of that one. 54 showing. Hits the post. Recollected. In with it now. Good work there in goal. They keep working hard on the boards. Points it. And he fires. And the period comes to an end. Woo! We all need a rest now.
Hey fans, great tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
Thomas hasn't had much luck in the crease today. They have beaten him all around, but they haven't completely wiped him out yet. He'll return, and so will we. "40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
New York's performance has been stellar coming into the third. I would expect more of the same rather than trying to protect the lead against a desperate hockey team.
Period 3 is underway. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emrick. Toronto's looking to head man up the wing. Shot on. Swept aside. Steps in from the neutral zone. Feeds the point. Drives that pass off. The Maple Leafs lug that along in the defensive zone. Carries through center on the wing. Lets a shot fly. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Got it at the point. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Got that pass in his own end. And he gains the zone. To the point it comes. Receives that pass from the other side. Attack zone possession here. Takes a shot. Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot.
The shooter didn't get too much on that. Not a very dangerous opportunity for the goalie to stop, but he went in the butterfly just to be sure.
A little under 4 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. It's a solid lead by a score of 3-0. Toronto's got it. They continue to work away. New York's in their own end, continuing on. Good, solid defense there. Pulled it right back. Lets it go. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
Good help for the centerman. New York's moving the puck up the wing. Wasn't intentional, didn't go well. Loose puck. He moves that one ahead through center. The Maple Leafs have it along the side at mid-ice. Not the way it was designed to be. Everybody has to get back to get onside. Can start the attack going in the zone. In that defensive zone, an important play. Fires! Great save in close.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Laid on to Thompson. Lets it rip. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Clean win on the draw. The Islanders up the wing luck the puck. Taken over again. Hammers his way up the wing at center. Pass. New York's in control as they travel up the wing. Sailed right back in again so the defense can get to the bench. Oh, poke check, saved one there. Good place to shoot from, and a save. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him. Defensive zone win. New York's winging it at neutral ice. Stole that pass at a critical end of the ice. Freezes play. They win it. Huge play. That could have been scary. And they've got it again. Snapping a pass to McDonald. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Toronto's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Using the point. Missed all of it. Takes that pass up the boards. Gives it on a cross from the point. Right to the point. And he gets it back. Sends it back the other way. Point-to-point pass. Great block. That didn't go like he wanted. Can he clear?
The Islanders would love to take this shutout all the way to the finish. Their goaltender has been amazing, and they want to protect him as much as they can.
Toronto's moving the puck through center ice. On to Ferguson. Slid to Ferguson. A strong pad stop there. The Islanders up the wing are moving the puck. Slides it to the point. Around through the corner. Good position in the slot. What a move on that one with the stick. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Skates it into the zone. Thomas at the bench. Delayed penalty continues. And play is stopped for a penalty. The Islanders have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player. Plenty of good looks on the power play. They got to stay with the same game plan.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Back on his stick. The Maple Leafs control the play at center. On the outside, a shot. Score! That's how a power play should work.
The team starts to play for the goalie when you have a shutout this deep into the game, but eventually they make a mistake and the puck's in the net.
The Maple Leafs have gotten this game back to a 2-goal deficit for them. There's still time here in the third. Let's see what happens next. And that's a face-off win. Gets across, looks over his options. Oh, man, that's got to be a penalty. Toronto's got 2 for charging.
All this player has to do, Doc, is not skate through the hit. Glide a little bit before you make contact with the attacking player.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
Well, you're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
Waffle boarded. Back to the point. Not there.
Wicked shot there, Doc.
Fires it to the point. Oh, and pass wouldn't go. Kicked out of that battle. He's got it there. He wants to clear it out. Threatening an attack. What a shot, but it's off the post. Right on his stick. Can he get it out? They've got it. Picks it up in his own end. New York's up the wing, settling things. He's got that pass at the point. Fires. Deflected off the blocker. Held there for a face-off coming up next. That's a huge face-off victory for them. The Maple Leafs with a big penalty kill. A shot. He scores!
He is right there in the low slot and doesn't waste any time snapping that home.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff.
By number 6, time of the goal.
That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Nicely into the zone. That puck's loose. A good defensive play. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Takes that pass and looks on.
In the third period.
Strong wrister. Outstanding save with the glove. Critical face-off win there. As that point pass as well. Lets it go. Outstanding glove save. Grabbed. The two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Nicely into the zone. Puck picked up here. Stop that between the pads and a whistle. Nice face-off win. Toronto's in their own end, lugging it along. And they are in. He takes that point pass. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone.
A little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
The horn sounds. This game is over.
I know what that's like, Doc, being on the end of some bad games, some bad efforts. I'm not looking forward to practice tomorrow.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.